Hello, class 5. I hope all of you must be doing well and that you must be enjoying the video tutorials which we teachers are preparing for you all. So, in social science, we have finished two chapters by now, chapter 1 and chapter 2. So, today let us revise these two chapters and let us discuss the exercises given at the back of the book. So let us begin. We begin with chapter 1, and as you must be remembering, the name of the chapter is Evolution of Man. So in this chapter, we learnt about how man evolved through the ages, how man evolved, modern man evolved from the ape man. So we are going to have a quick recall of what we learnt in chapter 1. We learned that the Ice Age is a period when almost the whole of Earth was covered with deep sheets of ice. Early man made great progress during the Ice Age. Man belongs to the group of mammals known as primates. Modern man is called Homo sapiens, and only human beings have an ability to speak. In this lesson, we learned how man evolved from tree apes to an erect man. Early man who could stand erect and who started making tools and who started communicating with each other and living together in groups. So now we move to the exercises, and the first exercise is tick the correct answer. Number 1, first species of early man was found in, and the correct answer is A, Africa. Number 2, the first ape man who walked upright and was very similar to man-like being was found in Central Africa. Number 3, the remains of the earliest man-like being were found in Asia in number C, Java. Number 4, Ramapithecus, the first species of early man, lived around 8 million years ago. And number 5, a subspecies of Australopithecus called Zinjanthropus definitely made tools. So the answer will be number A. Now we move to match the following. Are you all doing the exercises in the book with a pencil, children? Yes, students. We will use a pencil while writing in the book, and we shall not write in the book with a pen. And in case you have made any mistake, use an eraser and correct your mistake. So as we are doing the exercises, you can keep the book open in front of you, and you can do the exercises as we are doing them. You can do it simultaneously. Okay, and if you have already done, you can check your answers, correct your answers. Now we move to match the following. Number B, and the first one is the erect position. We'll match it with D, helped animals to look farther. Number 2, transmission of knowledge, and the correct choice is A, one generation to another. Number 3, first species of early man, and the answer will be Ramapithecus, number B. And last one, number 4, the first ape-like man, and the answer will be Australopithecus. So now we will move to fill in the blanks. I hope you all must have read the book well, lesson well, and you must have done the all the exercises in your book. So let us check fill in the blanks. Number 1, early man made great progress during Ice Age. Number 2, man belongs to the group of mammals known as primates. Number 3, the tree apes, common ancestors of gorilla, chimpanzee, and man, lived around 10 million years ago. Number 4, The first tools man used were pieces of stone. Number 5. Every generation of human beings inherits the knowledge of the previous ones. And now we move to true or false. And we are not going to write 2T for true and F for false, but we are going to write the full word true for true and false for false. We are not going to write T and F. Number 1. The early man ate mostly nuts, roots, insects, and worms. That is true. Number 2. The early man used to wear cotton clothes. Now this is incorrect. So we'll put there false and we'll also correct the sentence. So what did they wear? Did they wear cotton cloth? No. They wore skin of animals, leaves, and bark of trees. Now we move to number 3. The brain of early man developed and it helped him to use his knowledge in making tools. That is true. Number 4. The big climatic changes during the ice age had a great impact on the lives of plants and animals. Again, this one is true. So that brings us to the end of exercises of chapter 1. We'll be moving to chapter 2. Chapter 2, as you must be remembering, was the Stone Age. So let us quickly recall what we learned in chapter 2. We learned that early man was a nomad, which means he did not live in one place. He used to move from one place to another. Now, prehistoric man was a food gatherer and a hunter. As we have already seen, they used to gather food and they used to hunt for animals and they used to move around in forests. So they were nomad and they were food gatherer and hunters. Now next we learnt about Stone Age, and the prehistoric period is divided into 4 parts, and the first one that we learnt about was Paleolithic Age or the Old Stone Age. In Old Stone Age, man used stone tools which were rough and unfinished. The tools were made from hard rock and were crude knives, choppers, spears, and digging instruments. Men lived in caves. He lived on animal flesh, fish, and fruits. Fire was discovered. So these were the main features of Old Stone Age. Now, after Old Stone Age, we had learnt about Middle Stone Age or Mesolithic Age. This was a period of change from Old Stone Age to the New Stone Age. Man's tools became smaller and more refined. And what were they called? They were called microliths. Next, we had learnt about Neolithic Age or the New Stone Age. During this period, man discovered agriculture. They started growing food crops. They cultivated barley, wheat, and other grains. They also learned how to tame animals, that is, the domesticated animals. They learned basket weaving and pottery. This was mainly to store their grains and to store the milk which they started getting from animals like cows and goats. Man made more refined tools and invented the wheel. The wheel was also invented. Man now lived in villages, established community rule, and the strongest man was elected as the village headman. And with spinning and weaving, using the wheel, they could spin and weave, and they learned to make clothes. Nature worship was the religion of early man. They feared the forces of nature because they could not understand these forces, like thunder, like rain, like setting of the sun and the rising of the sun. They could not understand, so they started fearing nature and they started worshipping nature. Now last we had learnt about Chalcolithic Age, which was an age when man used both stone and copper tools and implements. Now we are moving to the exercises. The first one, tick the correct answer. The Neolithic Age is also known as a New Stone Age. Number 2, in India the Iron Age began in Number C, 1000 BC. The later Vedic period coincides with Iron Age. Number A. Number 4. Chirand in Bihar is associated with, and the answer is B, Neolithic age. Last one, discovery of fire took place in Paleolithic age. Next, we are moving to match the following. Are you using a pencil to do your work? Very good. Now, match the following. Paleolithic age. We'll match it with number E, Old Stone Age. Mesolithic age was from 10,000 BC to 8,000 BC. Neolithic age was 8,000 BC to 4,000 BC. Number 4, Chalcolithic age, 4000 BC to 2000 BC. And the last one, beginning of Iron Age, this is in India, is 1000 BC. So now we move to fill in the blanks. Number 1, Mesolithic age is also called the Middle Stone Age. Number 2, early man was a nomad, but later he led a settled life. Number 3, instead of killing animals, man domesticated them and used them as means of transport. Number 4, man started worshipping the forces of nature as gods. And this brings us to the last part, that is write true or false. And we are also going to correct the false statements. Number 1, the Old Stone Age lasted from 1 lakh BC to 8000 BC. That is incorrect, so we'll write there false and we'll correct it, make it 500,000 BC to 10,000 BC. Earlier man always lived close to rivers. Again, that is false. Earlier they used to live in forests. Later, when they started agriculture, they started living close to rivers. Number 3, the discovery of fire was a pure coincidence. That is true, it was discovered by chance. Number 4, fire helped man in making better tools. That is false. Number 5, man started making tinier tools called microliths in the Neolithic age. That is again false. They made microliths in Mesolithic age. The New Stone Age is known for discovery of agriculture and invention of wheel. True. The wheel was discovered in the Neolithic age. That is again, the wheel was discovered in the Chalcolithic age. That is false, and we are going to correct it and make it Neolithic age. The invention of the wheel made transportation easier and faster is true, and primitive men believed in life after death. That is also true, and because they believed in life after death, they used to put vessels and things of daily use along with the dead bodies so that they can be used in the next life. So that brings us to the end of the exercises, and now in the put pictures of old, these pictures are from your book, but some of you might not be having the books, so you can draw these pictures and practice. You can do these drawings and practice in your rough copy. You will also be practicing the drawing of evolution of man, and that picture you can find in the book, or you can find in the previous slides which we had done for chapter 1. So those pictures these pictures you are going to practice in your rough copy. Okay, so keep learning, keep reading, and keep smiling till we meet again. So we'll be meeting again and we'll begin a new chapter. So be safe, be happy.